Hi everyone, this is Johnnyonoes and I'm playing Pulsar Lost Colony, and in this Let's Learn episode I'm going to show you the interior of the Intrepid, show you where everything is and show you where you can repair things. It's a basic overview of the Intrepid. So the Intrepid is a Colonial Union ship. So if you pick it, your initial faction is going to be of the Colonial Union, which are basically the, I guess, the Federation or the good guys in Pulsar. You can see that it's kind of built in a way to be kind of the nice guy as well as a traveling and discovering type ship, very much like the Enterprise. So it can detect things better, it can warp further, and you have a bonus to your diplomacy. So if you're looking to raise your reputation with other factions, this is a great ship to do it in. Here are the stats for the ship right here. It's got reversible main thrusters as well as an extractor. So this is the very first ship I think that was built. This is the ship that I've seen most of the time on the earlier videos of the game. So the setup is pretty basic. You've got the helm in the front right next to the window, and it allows you to control the ship where it needs to go. You have your captain's chair right in the middle, where the communications tends to it goes right against the glass like this, really nice and big, allowing you to look at multiple things at once, such as the engineering. Like the warp charge is very important to be able to see as the captain, as well as these really nice big chat windows, which I got really accustomed to, and it was quite a surprise to see that some of the other ships have very small chat or communication windows. You can kind of see the science station from here, but one of the best things is that you can see if there is any damage on the ship from here as well as captain, which is really useful. Not a lot of the other ships have that. Going to the science station is what you kind of expect. Most of the screens are right here, with the exception of the communication screen being behind you as the science station. You got your virus on the left, computer in the middle, sensors on the right. Now the engineering station, as usual, where you'd see an engineering station on the bridge, is not that useful because you're lacking the ability to pump fuel into the science station. So as usual, jumping on the engineering station on the bridge is not all that useful, but a lot of the information that you're going to need to keep things sane while you're traveling are right here. The exception being the coolant, the fuel capsules, and the distress signal is right here. To tell you the truth, the engineering station for this particular ship, the Intrepid, is actually more for the captain. The layout is very nice and simple. The cargo is right along the spine of the ship in these two rooms, so you can see all the cargo slots. The lockers are right here in this second section in the back. But there are two main areas. You've got the teleporter right here, really nice for boarding, really nice for getting people off the ship a lot faster. So these two kind of junction or spine rooms are very well placed. Just straight back. Everything is nicely labeled. So this is probably one of the ships that I would pick if you're just starting the game, so that it's easy to find where everything is. Engineering is also just a straight shot from the bridge. You have all of your power related stuff on the left. The unfortunate thing is that the warp monitor here is on the opposite side of where you're going to be dealing with the ship when you've got combat. So this is kind of where you would stand during combat, and this is where you would stand while traveling. You have the warp station right here, or sorry, the engineering station right behind the warp drive or the reactor. That's where you would go if you needed to repair engineering. And then moving on to the next room, the lounge is kind of how you'd expect it. It's basically all kind of aesthetics, where your ship log can be accessed when you walk into the bathroom or to the bunk area here. Your life support is clearly labeled. It's on the back left-hand side of the ship. This is where you're going to be able to find your exosuits, as well as where you need to repair life support if it is damaged. All right, moving to the front half of the ship. Your science lab is right here. Your atrium is right in the corner of your science lab. And where you need to repair the science lab is right here in the front side of the room. Your research is also here. So really straightforward ship. Weapons the same. Here's where you'd go if you needed to repair weapons. And you have your turrets. This is the main turret, and then the 2 turrets. Very straightforward. And here's the nuke loading and using station. So that is the Intrepid. As you can see, it is a very basic, smaller design than most of the other ships. This is supposed to be kind of the Enterprise, and kind of acts as more of kind of like a learning ship. And that's not to say that the Intrepid can't be used as a late game ship. It is very fast. It is very small compared to the other ships. And while it makes a good ship for the late game, building your reputation in this ship is a hell of a lot easier with that plus 15 to your diplomacy. Alright folks, so this is Johnnyonoes, and I've been playing Pulsar Lost Colony. This was basically a video about the layout of the Intrepid, which is your basic starter capital ship. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions about the game or any of the other games that I support, please go ahead and leave a question in the comments below. Thanks, folks.